Once upon an hour, do the things that I lived. Always looking to you to make me feel like shit. Everyone knows fairy tales don't exist. Hoping you can prove that love actually dated. It's something grand. You fall apart, each you in. Life is short. It's something grand. La 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 la. Once upon a time, the reason I lived. Once upon a time, the hope of bliss. I refuse to live a life that's filled with regrets. I don't want to grow old and be miserable like you. You find yourself deep within. Cry for help. It's something grim. You fall apart, eat you in. Life is short. It's something grim. La 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 la. Get rid of them, burn them forever. Center hole, the navel of Mother Earth is his navel. He's making the X marks the spot. He's doing the X. This is Da Vinci's canon. Da Vinci's canon. Look at him making the X and see the circle, the disc shape around him. He's got the disc, the flat Earth model around him, and he's doing the X marks the spot with the Merkabah. And in the middle here, the triangle up and the triangle down. He's mocking you. He's mocking you, showing the X marks the spot, the North Pole, and he's mocking you right there. That's what this Da Vinci's canon is doing, just to let you know. Flat power. You're on a flat Earth. This right here is a new painting that I did, and a new flat Earth model. This is your true flat Earth model here. There it is. Marvel at it. Look at that. The astral northern lights. Summerland. The black sun. With the northern lights shooting out of the black sun there. Creating the northern lights. Got the black sun creating the northern lights. And Sumeru. Mount Sumeru. Mount Meru. Just like I'm talking about. Mount Meru. So we've been talking about the whole time here. And there's a center hole. There it is. Right there. See the sun and the moon. 3,300 kilometers from the North Pole. And as you can see, Mount Meru in the center here. Right here. With the lake. Looks like a big lake in the center there. I painted a nice little pool there. And you can see the mountains going around it. The build up around it going up high. That's Mount Meru. That's the tree stump right there. That's what this model is showing laid out for you on a flat. Laid out flat for you so you can see it. like that way. And then there's supposed to be a whirlpool there, and maybe something else there too in that pool. But it looks like that. I think that's Mount Meru right there. The edges coming up here, around this right here, and around these high edges coming around here. That looks like that would be Mount Meru, and that's the tree stump right there. And then the sun would be 3,300 kilometers, and there's the North Star, the polar star, right there. And this map right here, there's your astral northern lights, which would be your ass trailing lights, which means that's the navel of Mother Earth is right here, like I was showing you in the Da Vinci painting. That's the navel of Mother Earth right there. There's your navel, this right here, and it all spirals out from there. Everything spirals out from the navel of Mother Earth, the omphalos of the Earth, the navel of Mother Earth. This is the navel of Mother Earth right here on the creation disk, or the accretion disk. They also call it the accretion disk, which when you take the word accretion, as you see it right there, you can take it and put the A after the E, and then you get creation disk. So the accretion disk is actually, you know, the creation disk, which is what we're created on. We're created on a disk. That's where everything spirals out from a disk form like that, and then comes out. As you can see, there's other lands that come out on the disk. They keep coming out and out and out forever, all the way out to where we're at right now. But this is the center right here. This is the North Pole right here. This is the North Pole, the center of, there's where the North Star is. There's the North Pole, and that's where you make your Freemason compass right there. It forms your compass as the lines come in towards the black sun right there. And then there's Summerland underneath there. Underneath the black sun seems to be like a pool of water at the North Pole, like that, a big pool of water right there with the big mountains around it. And then the sun comes around into it and shines off of the black sun underneath it and creates your aurora borealis astral lights. And that would be your Christmas tree lights on your Christmas tree. That's what's representing the lights on your Christmas tree. And then the tree itself, the globes on the tree, the spheres, are the fruits on the tree. And the tree also represents Kabbalah, like the calabash tree. That was a huge, big tree. They call it the tree of life. That's where Kabbalah comes from. That's why people practice Kabbalah. They're practicing from the calabash tree, the tree of life. That's why they call Kabbalah uses the tree of life. And they talk about the Sephiroth, which are spheres. Sephiroth means sphere. So the Sephiroth on the tree of life, that's 10 Sephiroth, they're talking about the spheres, which are fruits on the tree of life, which is fruits on the calabash tree. That's what Kabbalah means. They're just talking about a big tree. Everything you talk about is a big tree. This is the tree of life, the center tree right here. We all come from trees. All of your nationalities come from trees too. So my nationality is Assyrian. I'm Assyrian. And there's actually, I just found out recently that there was a big tree called the mighty tree Assyrian. The mighty tree Assyrian. And everybody would gather around the big tree in that area, the mighty tree Assyrian, and it would feed everybody. And that's where I come from. I come from the Assyrian nationality. That's the Assyrian nation. Get it? Okay, there we go. This is our nation. My nation was a big tree called Assyrian. And that's where I come from. We all come from that. You know, there's the Joshua tree. I just told my friend his name is Joshua. I said, you come from the Joshua tree. And that's a big tree. Joshua State National Park is a big tree stump. It's a big, the mountains at Joshua Tree National Park are a big tree stump. And they put Joshua Tree right there. So there used to be big trees covering this whole place. And that's what this was right here too. This was a big tree stump. This is this map right here. Right here, that's this map. Same thing, but laid out this way. See, we laid it out like that. See that? See how that looks familiar? Right there? Take a look at that. Boom, we laid out flat like that. Like that, flat. And then it starts looking like that. See, boom. See the same difference as that? See, we got a disc right here and a disc right here. Boom. And then we got Mount Meru in the center here with a tree stump in the middle here. And the it's water, same as the thing. See, this is just this laid out right here. That's all that is. It's that right there. Same thing as this right here. And that's what happens when you get here. Is the sun comes around. This was taken from a Freemason who drew this out. So a Freemason cryptically drew this out, and I copied it here. So this is coming from Freemasons here that are. He was in a black robe. It was very cryptic, and he drew all this intricate stuff out and showed how this happened. And I copied it here, and I'm letting you see what he had here, and talking about how the sun and the moon come around each day to the North Pole and create your astral northern lights. And then that's the Christmas tree. That would be the candy cane on the Christmas tree is your astral lights coming in down into the black hole sun. That's what the candy cane is. That's what the candy cane represents on the Christmas tree, is how the sun comes around and goes into this black hole here and creates your aurora borealis lights. And that's where you get your astral lights, but they call them ass-trailing lights from the navel of Mother Earth. And that's very important that we all get here. We got to get here someday and drink these living waters. And I hear you live forever. And look how it says Summerland underneath it. I hear when you go to these waters and you go underneath these waters into the lands below it, you can live forever. And you get back to the big trees, and it's called Summerland or Sumeria or Sumeru, Mount Sumeru or Sumeria, Summerland. And that's what the Freemason called it. He called it Summerland. So once we go down below here at the North Pole, we get to a place called Summerland. Okay, this is what everybody's talking about. This is what we keep talking about. We got to go see what this place is about. That's where it sounds like we all want to go there and become one there. That's where we come from. You know, being out here in the outer lands and these outer spaces is real dangerous, as you can see. You know, we need to free this place up out here and free up this whole land, and then go back home to the center right here. That's the center of the North Pole, not the pool. It's supposed to be a whirlpool of some sort there. It's secret. They block it off. They don't let you go there. This is where they won't let you go. This is what they're hiding from you right here. They're hiding this land from you. This is what they're hiding from you. This is the big secret right here. This is what they're talking about. This is what Christmas, and this is what every damn thing that they're talking about is about. This is the X marks the spot. The four rivers run into this. This is what a disc means. This is what a record player means. This, when you put a record on the record player and you play it, this is the sun and moon going on the record player. There's your record player right there. And then in the center is where you want to get to. Every video game is talking about getting to the center of the video game. Every video game is describing this. Every game that you play, you have to get to the end, which means Eden, which is Mount Meru. Mount Meru means Eden, the Garden of Eden. The word end means Eden. So every time you get to the end of a game, you're getting to Eden anyway. So any game you play and you get to the end, or the end of anything, you're going to Eden anyway. So it's in your face, every word you say. And everything that they do is called spelling, and it's spellcraft and spelling. So every word that you say is a spell, and every word means something. They don't create a word for no reason at all. Every word means something, and there's a hidden meaning and symbols behind every word. And symbols and hidden meanings are what rule this whole world. So once you know that, you can understand everything. And this is some real high-powered, top-secret, interesting stuff we need to know here. And this is your true cosmology. This is your true map, where you truly come from. This is a flat Earth map. It's on a flat Earth. As you can see, it's flat, and the lands keep going out forever from here. And once you get to this pool in the center, everything else spirals out from there. There is no land after that. I love you all. Flat power. The Earth is flat, and satellites do not exist. Infinite love to you all. Take care of yourselves.